Hi, my name is Jessica Dreyer, and we're going to tour Gumbo Limbo Nature Center today.
Gumbo Limbo is located in Boca Raton, Florida. Their mission is to increase public awareness of coastal and marine ecosystems through research, education, preservation, and conservation. The reason I chose this location is because my sister has experience with helping the sea turtles in Fort Lauderdale Beach. She would help with the hatching, releasing, and taking the injured turtles back to Gumbo Limbo. I never got to experience going to Gumbo Limbo, so I was curious and wanted to find out more for myself. I went to one of the daily feedings they held. There's 4 outdoor fish tanks, each representing a different habitat. The first fish tank replicated a mangrove habitat. It held redfish, stingray, turtles, yellow-spotted rays, eels, and filefish. Mangroves, also known as Rhyophora mangroves, feed off salt water. They also help prevent an erosion with their structured root systems. Another tank we took a look at was the artificial reef tank. We were informed that Florida has just become the second largest living coral reef next to the Great Barrier Reef. This tank was also home to Mortimer, a green moray eel, also known as G. funibris. We learned that the green moray isn't actually green, it's brown. The yellow tint of the mucus that covers its body gives it its name. Green moray eels have few known predators, and rather than hunting for food, they wait for food to come to them. The next spot on the trip was the Sea Turtle Rehabilitation Center. This was my favorite part of the trip and where I thought I learned about the most interesting concepts. I learned something new. I had never heard of the bubble butt syndrome before. The bubble butt syndrome is when a turtle is hit by a boat, air is trapped in its body and causes them to float. At Gumbo Limbo, they attach weights to the shells of the turtles so they can submerge, but as their shells grow, the weights will eventually fall off. This is why when a turtle has bubble butt syndrome, they must become a permanent resident, because floating out in the wild is hazardous. Touring Gumbo Limbo was a fun and educational experience. I highly recommend it to anyone. It was also really cool to be able to relate concepts we learned in class to what the marine specialists were talking about, such as water salinity and the impact we have on the environment as humans.
This field trip didn't necessarily change my perception on the marine environment. It just reinforced the fact that we as humans have an impact on the environment, and things so simple as just picking up after ourselves and reducing our own pollution can really make a difference.